like it piece, and I don't have to say, I'm sorry, it's $2,000. This is all of the above. It's on a $32 easy pay. If you love the emerald, the baguette, the princess, the square cuts like I do, the ones that are kind of unforgiving in the world of gemstones, in other words, when you facet something as a round brilliant, there's so much light happening in there that if there's little things wrong with the stones, you might not see it. In a square cut, you'll see it. So you have to have the best of the best in gemstones, and there are rivers of them pouring through this sterling silver. 4 easy payments of $32.25 in its debut, which is happening right now. These are all the semi-precious, the big guns, and it'll take you through. Do you see your birthstone here? Do you see your favorite gemstone here? And if you do, then you know what to look for already in color, cut, clarity, carat weight. It's all here. So we start with the blue topaz, 3.9 carats. Literally dozens of these stones.
Swiss blue topaz, the color of some of the finest aquamarine. Look how well matched they are. Look at the life, every single stone. A lot of times when you have squares, they're just dead stones.
Yeah,
look at the quality and look how finely these are cut.
All right, next is the amethyst, 2 carats. By the way, all the stones are the same size, but because of the actual stone weight, I'm giving you the carat weights on them. So there's the amethyst.
Look at the deep purple. Look at the saturation. That's always what you want to look for. Very important in amethyst.
Jelly.
Just as purple, just as deep, every single stone.
Gorgeous. All right, next up, we've got your peridot, 3 full carats.
Look at the color. You know, when you're shopping for a peridot, what do you look for? You want a grassy green, but you want highlights of gold coming from within those stones. And look at that, every single stone has that beautiful green color.
And
you see the little flashes of gold. And you see so many different shades of green. You know, that's what's so great about a square cut that's really well done. When you see that life and you don't see right through the stone, you see the richness of the color.
A square cut that isn't dull. I totally get it. Okay, so garnet is my favorite gemstone among the semi-precious.
And
mine too. You know that. We're both January babies.
That's right. But not the same year.
No, we are not. Just barely. It's off by like 1 year.
Yeah.
Now, I know not everybody's the same, but garnet is my birthstone. It's one of my favorites, but this is my favorite color because garnet comes in almost every color of the rainbow. But this juicy, deep, but not so deep that it becomes black, red. Look at that.
You know,
Peyton, that's good.
So often you have what we call kind of a brick red.
Yes.
You know, it has more of a brown in it.
Yep.
Not this. This actually looks like it's on fire.
Yes, it does.
Don't you see those fiery red colors coming from within those stones?
So good.
And I have to agree, I think that's my favorite.
Is it?
Until we go to the next one.
Well, okay. So, let's go to the next one. This is the citrine, 2 carats in the citrine.
And we had a piece, a necklace, that gorgeous
Oh, the
color.
statement necklace. Yeah, I gotcha.
Because when you look at the colors, look at the richness. When you see those deep, how many colors do you see? You see the oranges. You see a little bit of a yellow. You see so many different shades. And again, throughout the stone. That's so important. When you have a number of stones like this, if they weren't well matched, if the quality wasn't consistent, automatically your eyes would go to those dead spots. Here, every single stone is just as beautiful as the next one.
It's so true. And the design on this one, Peyton, is so fresh and different and modern and fun. I mean, it becomes this brick wall of beauty. Ooh, look at this shot.
Oh, that shows you what it's all about. You know, look at the sparkle of the gemstones. The designer did high polished sterling running through the stone, so you really see, when you look at it, you not only see the shine of the metal, but you see the sparkle of the gemstones. It's a brilliant design, and it's really like a step stone.
Yes.
It's like stepping from one group of beautiful stones to the next.
This is what it looks like on. So all that silver kind of disappears in the band, which is tapered and comfortable, by the way, because you get that bold look up at the top. But look at how it curves, and you get this just beautiful mound of gemstones on top of the finger that doesn't roll or move, but man, we don't sacrifice anything we get to show off every single one of those stones on there and still have it be so affordable. That is just the icing on the cake here, is the gem presence, the color, the quality, the fun. Like, this is kind of like a whimsical piece. It's one that you're not going to take too seriously, right?
No, but I think it's one of those pieces you're going to wear all the time, because when you see the color of these stones and you see the designs, and really, I think you need to see this on. When you see this on, that's what it's all about. Look at the beautiful design, and we kept the stones on top, which is where you want to see them. It's a very comfortable ring to wear. You know, the way that it's designed, you have dimension on the top, so you really see the different play of life and play of color of each and every stone.
I want to show you too as well when we come back. Oh yeah, well, it was Monica that gave me the idea because we have the tennis bracelets that are coming up in several of the same stones that we've got in this ring as well. This, however, is a debut. This you are seeing for the very first time. Did you have this on this morning in your early morning show? You did? Okay, so all right. So maybe you were up with us this morning.
It was just a flash.
Yeah, so this is more than the flash, right? But again, I will say, in our gemstone pieces in particular, you know, it's one thing to, if we sell out of one of our great food items, right? Pretty easy to go back eventually and make more of them, right? Hey, the cheesecake did really well, let's bake up some more, right? It's harder than you might think, as I saw this process happening with Peyton and the jewelers, the gem providers that bring us our gems. I think we kind of get trained to think, oh, well, let's just go back and make more. But you can't make more. Mother Earth has to give them to us, and we will only accept the highest quality. If you looked at, for example, this blue topaz ring, and one of them was kind of washed out, you would only ever see that stone. There's no way to avoid it. So we give you this solid, like I said, wall of beautiful stones, but limited in its supply. So we'll take you through one more time. And as we do, I will let you know that we've got tennis bracelets coming up. I promise you they were good, big stones. Still to come. So there's your blue topaz. Next is going to be your amethyst. And wait until you see the tennis bracelet and the amethyst. The amethyst has been very popular. Next is going to be your peridot. Whoop, wrong side. There's the peridot, still to come. In the center is your garnet, which I love. And then finally, your citrine. I've got the tennis bracelet coming up a little bit later in that as well. 4 easy pays in its debut, $32.25. Sizes 5 through 11 is J348283. How fun was that? All right, so if you love that, I snuck this in the screen earlier. I hope you noticed it. This is the multi-cut sterling silver, appropriately named bold ring. How about 6 full carats? In fact, I'm gonna put that one on. $99 though? What a treat. Why do we even bother shopping elsewhere or looking for those kind of like what I call throwaway costume design pieces? These are the ones that you bequeath, but you only spend $100. That's crazy. And remember, if you're shopping with the Q card, 3 easy monthly payments. Oh man, that's good. All right, hair's going back on this one because I am rocking out these hoops.
And of course you chose the pink.
Well, of course I did. I got a theme going here. Did you know that sapphire came in